This is a point where a lot of people get stuck and find it hard to move forward with registration. But trust me, it's not as hard as you think it is. You can use one or more of these three options for preparing your skill and knowledge updating document. But before that, let's understand a few basic concepts. Who is it that has to prepare this document? So, if you're a person whose social work qualification or work experience is from outside the UK, you definitely have to submit a skill and knowledge updating document to get your registration. The earlier you submit this document, the faster and easier the process becomes. So, what is this document? What's the use of this document? This is basically a proof to show how you have kept your skills, knowledge, and experience up to date. Social Work England then uses this document to assess whether your qualification is of equivalent standard to those in the UK. Now let's dive into the process. In simple terms, if you completed your social work qualification within the last 5 years, you need to prepare a document containing activities for 30 days, which is approximately 210 hours, considering that Social Work England calculates one day to be a minimum of 7 hours. But if you completed your degree more than 5 years ago, that becomes 60 days, which is equal to 420 hours. Like I mentioned earlier, there are three main approaches that you can use to fill this document up. One is supervised practice, the other one is formal study, and the last one is private study. I'll not be talking about formal study in this video, as this can only be used if you studied a social work related course in the UK. Let's take a case where you have to fill in a document for 30 days. I would suggest keeping 15 days of that for private study and 15 days for supervised practice. But keep in mind that all this should be done within the last 12 months before you submit your application. So what do they mean by private study? This could be anything from reading on a particular topic, reflecting on your learning, attending a webinar or training course, or something of that sort. But just make sure that you document it in the right way based on the Social Work England's given format. And now, what is supervised practice? This could be your previous paid employment, that is your work experience, or even be a placement or internship that you did. Just make sure that you have a supervisor who fits into the criteria displayed on the screen. This supervisor eventually gets contacted through email by Social Work England to confirm that the information that you provided was true. This is sort of like an internship report that we all have prepared during our degree, but maybe like a more sophisticated version of it. So if you have any questions, do let me know in the comments and I'll try my best to help you out. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.